And one thing I would tell you all is if you believe in yourself, stick with it. You remember what I told you when you first start rapping?
Then I should stop.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome to the next Conversations with Brent. You may remember this guest. He was actually my very first guest on my very first episode. And I found it fitting to revisit him today because we're going to tell you something special about him coming up on the next Conversations with Brent. I would like to reintroduce Kendall Miller. What up, son?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, man, you got to give me some volume. You got to give me some energy.
Okay, how you doing?
Thank you, sir. Appreciate
Yes,
that.
sir.
So what have you been up to since our last Conversations with Brent?
Well, as we all know, COVID messed up our sense of time, and somewhere in there I lost track of time. But I'm about to be 30 coming up, and that doesn't seem right. Seems like it's came too fast. But besides that, I'm working on celebrating my 30th with a concert.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about that.
And who's performing in this concert?
Listen, I have people that I'm surrounded by that are talented and love me, and I support them, and they love me as well. And so we got Dre Majesty, we got Lunati, we have Elijah Cozart, we have G House, and we got M1 OJ, and myself, of course.
Yeah, I was about to say, what about Kamwroteit? He not performing? Or
He is, but it's not gonna be like a normal concert vibe. It's gonna be really mapped out and filled with like intent. I'm excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Okay. So you get ready to celebrate your 30th with a concert and party. And is it open to the public? Is it exclusive? Or
Of course, you know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and hit my Instagram. My IG is Kamwroteit, KAMWROTEIT. And if you hit the link in the bio, all you have to do is RSVP, and you can party with us April 7th.
good deal. So you've been doing music how long now?
It's been a minute. Probably a decade at this point.
Okay. And what is it that you like about doing music?
A lot of people journal, but I find it difficult for me to sit down and pencil all my thoughts down. So
Okay.
I was grateful to find out about music and recording and, what a studio is used for and how to create music when I was in high school. And so that became my sense of an audio journal for myself. And so it isn't the sense of, well, today I felt like this and I went to the store, but it's more so being able to write and create a vision of how I'm feeling or something that I went through and put it in the music that I can share with others who can relate or even experience what I experienced just by listening to it.
And one thing I would tell you all is if you believe in yourself, stick with it. You remember what I told you when you first start rapping?
Then I should stop.
I told him he should find something else to do,
Find
but
something else
he
to do.
worked. And there's one line that I always kind of misquote it, but it still gets it. And it's, when you paint your reality, you master your piece. Did I say it right this time?
I've close. I can't remember exactly. I'm not gonna lie. I've been rapping for 10 years, so it's so many.
But that line always stuck out to me, and I always said you have great metaphors because you said when you paint your reality, you master your piece, and it can be taken as your Zen piece, but a painting is a masterpiece.
Double entendre, but it is that you paint your own reality. You paint what you focus on. So if you focusing on things that bring that disrupt your piece, then you can't master what you're doing. But when you start to paint what's around you and focus on what you need to and getting your I can't even talk, your to-do list done,
Right.
then that's when you start to experience that calmness and that peace of, as long as I'm doing what I love and I'm supported by the people who support me, then I'll be fine.
I know that's right. So, who are some of your influences in rap?
Pharrell Williams, easily, because he's different. He's so creative, and he's so smart, and it's just so amazing to just see people like that. But when it comes to artists, as I've gotten older, I like Jay-Z. I always love Wayne. Even the guys that I rap around, Dre, like you said, Cozy, G the House, Lunati, M1 OJ. I have a whole bunch of people around me that inspire me to write it inspired me to do more and write better.
Okay, good deal. So I told you my favorite line. Is there a favorite hook, bar, line that you just like, oh man, I can't believe I put that together like that?
I say I don't feel like that about lines, but I feel that way about verses.
Okay.
Like my last verse on the song The Lineman on KTUN, which is out anywhere that you can stream music. I really love that verse, and then I have a new song coming out to celebrate my birthday called Too Much, so be looking out for it. But that second verse is one that I really, really like because, like I said, it's my audio journal, so it's me talking to myself, but allowing people to hear it and understand the thought process that I go through.
Okay. And I don't know about y'all, but knowing him the way I do as my son, there's a lot goes on in that head of his that if he's doing that, we're probably going to get some better understanding and enlightenment of how Kendall thinks and functions.
You'll never know the full piece of the truth.
But man, and you know, we've talked about this the first episode and everything, but I really, really respect you, man. You are
Appreciate that, and likewise.
You are a true Renaissance man. You are who you are. What you see is what you get. You're not into... People think I'm a straight shooter. I think you're me like 5.0, but
I don't like facades. I don't like smoking mirrors. I don't like wasting my time. I don't like wasting people's time. So I definitely am just straightforward.
And it's what's the word I want to use? It amazes me how many people say they want honesty but can't handle honesty. They be like, just tell me the truth, and then you tell them, and it's like, how could you say that and this and that?
Well, what I learned is it's not what I say, but how I say it. So sometimes it's a little, I guess, emotionless in a sense, but it's just, you ask me, I'm going to just tell you straightforward. But I'm learning that it's balance, yin and yang.
So you tell me I need to work on my delivery and don't just say it how I say it, huh?
It comes with patience.
Well, man, hey, one question.
Okay.
And this is my new favorite question. What's one question, you've done a lot of interviews here lately and articles, what's one question you've always wanted somebody to ask you but they never have?
Oh, that's tough. Okay, give me like 5 seconds.
Okay, no pressure. Doom, 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 doom.
Do I ever see myself giving up music or my passion? I guess that's the question.
Yeah.
And the answer is, and the reason I chose that one is, I do not, because regardless of what happens, this has become my therapy. So it's become my journaling. So even if I've been doing music before, people even knew that I was doing music, it was always just for myself. So now that I've been putting it out, I do have a good amount of following, and I'm excited, and not just 50, 60, 70. If I can record, if I can still, get up there and write, then I will. That's what I plan on doing.
And just one quick little backstory. You mentioned in high school, what got you started in music? I think we may have touched on it before, but since you mentioned it now, what got you started?
It's a touching moment for me because, as you know, Rudy, one of my late friends who passed away, when we were at school, he saw the flyer and was talking to us about it, and he told me, like, kind of pushed me, like, man, you should go, like, you should go, it'll be cool. And so that's definitely what started it, the Dallas Austin Foundation. But yeah, so I appreciate Rudy. He's still with me to this day. And, I know that he helped create this path and sense of creativity that I have. So I'm always forever grateful for him.
Definitely. And anybody that is looking to help people further their music, like Dallas Austin, he laid a foundation for quite a few people. We always look to celebrities and entertainers and people to do stuff, but we all have something within us that we can do to support somebody. So look in the bio for information for Cheers to 30 years, for Cam's 30th birthday. I don't know who your dad is because they ain't old enough to have nobody 30, so.
Well, I don't know then either.
But anyway, man, you know how much I love you, respect you, admire you, appreciate you, just all the superlatives I can throw at you, and you make me proud.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And you as well.
Thank you, sir. So that wraps up our conversation with Kendall, aka Kamwroteit, celebrating cheers to 30 years. And I just ask you, we have a lot of people that watch the videos, but I need some more subscribers. And I'm asking you to subscribe. I'm asking you to hit that like button. All this matters in how these videos take off. So the power is within you to help me to help you. Thanks for tuning in to Conversations with Brent, connecting with people on all levels.